Yeah, I got no space with my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Hey, Chicago, do y'all have a problem with me sitting down on this stage? Exactly. Get the off my dick, Snoop Dogg.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car.
I was in the hospital back in August. I took that picture because I was trying to send it to a girl to get some sympathy nudes.
According to analytics, 99% of my viewers are not subscribers. Yeah, I'm being dead serious. I'm not joking, 99%. If at any point in this video you're enjoying it, consider subscribing and liking the video. And use those Twitter fingers to comment something down below. It's free. Recently, 2 rappers went viral not because of their bars or their freestyles. They're simply abnormally massive. Today we're going to be talking about Dave Blunt's and Dank Deoss. Some of you might have actually heard of one of these names circulating online because they're extremely hefty, particularly husky. I'm trying to use any other word besides the F word because apparently that's a slur in the burly community.
I think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house when it's like,
the
we
F
not.
word?
Yeah, the F word. I'm not
The
about
word
to
that you can't say in your house,
Yeah.
fat. You don't like it.
Oh! In the rap game, there's always been big rappers. You got Biggie, Fat Joe, Big Mo, Rick Ross, Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah doing Queen Latifah dirty. But you guys get the point that I'm trying to make. Big rappers have always been a part of the culture, but over the past 20 years, we've witnessed a trend where rappers are getting bigger and bigger. Like my 600 pounds life kind of big. It's something that I want to talk about because I feel like there's way too many people that don't see a problem with this at all. There's stadiums filled with fans that are okay with their favorite artists eating themselves to the grave. If you weigh 200 to 300 pounds, is it healthy or good for you? No, but there's still a chance for you to take control of your diet without much irreversible damage. With a strict diet for 6 to 12 months, you can see some pretty noticeable results. You can look like 2024 Fat Joe in like no time. If you reach anywhere near 600 pounds, like, you've gone off the deep end. There's a reason why they have that show in the first place. The first rapper I want to talk about goes by the name Dave Blunt, who became popular primarily from his song The Cup that received like 4 million views, while simultaneously cosplaying the Grimace. Despite his commercial success, the one thing that makes Dave Blunt stand out is his addiction to lean. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of what that specifically is because YouTube will absolutely nuke the shit out of this video, but it's a drug that people love to drink. As an up-and-coming rapper, 4 million views is impressive, so I decided to check it out, and it wasn't my cup of tea. I just realized what I put there in the script. That's funny. In my honest opinion, it was butt cheeks, okay?
That is a 2-pack of ass.
The one thing that was carrying this video was the animations. I gotta give him credit. It was pretty cool seeing all the flowers blooming, and more specifically him falling from the sky. That was very horrifying scenario for the people on the ground. And when I go to the comments section, I'm not sure if people are trolling him or they're just genuine fans, but regardless, these comments are hilarious. On a serious note though, even before the age of 23, Dave has already had some serious health scares. His so-called unique sound that I can't really hear and larger-than-life persona has gotten the attention of people like Lil Yachty and SZA to do some potential future collabs, but he's also gotten some attention from online influencers like Bradley Martin and DJ Academics.
Yo, it's kind of fire.
He became so popular that even Snoop Dogg made a tweet about his weight. Put down the chicken wings and the Tata chips, nephew, and that chair gonna break soon. Get to the end of the cup. And what I'm assuming is like a fan page down below is like, Jesus Christ, Snoop Dogg, calm down. I think Snoop was just trying to look out for a young up-and-coming rapper. I think he could have said it in a better way, a less harsh way, but regardless, Dave didn't like that, and at one of his shows, called Snoop Dogg out.
Hey, Chicago, do y'all have a problem with me sitting down on this stage? Exactly. Get the off my Snoop Dogg.
More people in the crowd should be saying that they do have a problem with him sitting down on a stage. Like, I mean, like, dude's got an oxygen mask on so he doesn't pass out. If your favorite artist walked up to you weighing the size of an average V8 engine and they asked you if there's a problem, it's okay to voice your concern. It's okay to say, yeah, 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 yeah. Over this past decade or so, there's been like a shift in society. Well, you see, the early 2000s were brutal. Like, if you had any sort of shape on you other than sticks and bones, you were considered fat, regardless of your gender. TV shows, news outlets, tabloids, they were all brutal back in the day, okay? If a celebrity went from 120 pounds to 140 pounds, all of a sudden they're just,
somebody throw Shamu back in the ocean! Wow!
Okay, let me get you something else, okay?
Now, as we fast forward 15 years later, it feels like it's almost illegal to voice valid concerns about someone's health that you really care about. No matter where this guy goes, his weight always becomes the main focus of the conversation. Everyone's always asking him about his future plans for his weight loss because, let's be real, you can't live a long, healthy life like this.
Is that something that you struggle with, or do you just love yourself and you're like, F it, this is who I am?
Yeah, I'd say it's something that I struggle with, yeah. But I'm working on it, you know what I'm saying? I plan, hopefully after this album drops, I can sign a deal and, then I'll have the money to, get a personal trainer, you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Believe it or not, this is a form of procrastination. Instead of taking control of the situation and actually doing something about it now, he's putting it off for later, for when he actually has money to hire a personal trainer. First of all, what about the money from all those concerts and the YouTube ad revenue? If you really wanted to hire a personal trainer, I think you could have done so already. And second of all, you don't need a personal trainer to lose significant weight. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell him, dude. Yes, I said it. But it's true. As a personal trainer myself, it does hurt to say it, but it's true. There are tons of personal trainers out there that would probably cream themselves at the thought of working with Dave Blunts. That amount of exposure would be crazy for them. But for a guy his size, he can see some notable weight loss by simply doing some simple things like reducing his portion sizes, avoiding high-calorie foods from McDaddy's, and putting down that goddamn cup. Everywhere this guy goes, there is this mysterious cup that's almost glued to his hands. It's almost like he's trying to sell these things. Oh no. Dave Blunt's always sipping on that purple stuff. Or that's what he wants you to think, because apparently that cup's suspiciously always empty.
And he's honest about it, because when we did the interview with him, it's the big empty cup all the time. There's nothing in the cup.
I seen something in the cup before, and it was purple.
When he did the interview, there's nothing in the cup.
Yeah.
And I've never seen him with anything in the cup, and he knocked his cup over like 8 times throughout the course of the fucking interview. And it's like he's not even really, like, honestly, the way his body is shaped, he cannot drink lean.
Whether it's true or not, Dave has made this a part of his image. And his advice for his younger audience?
Don't go down the rabbit hole, kids. Yeah. See where it leads you. 600 pounds. Wow. And not being able to put down the cup.
Why is he smiling like that? It's like he's proud to say he's addicted to this drink. Like, what if an alcoholic was talking the same way? Oh, for my younger audience out there, don't drink alcohol, okay, kids? You can't keep a job. You lose your family. You constantly have bubble guts all the time. It's not a good time. While I was watching this clip, the only thing that I can't get out of my head is how far he would have to reach if he wanted to actually put down that cup. I mean, look at the mask that he has to get over to do such a task. Maybe that's why he's actually addicted to this stuff. Can someone take this cup from me? Please. I don't want to drink the purple stuff anymore. But apparently that's not the only thing that he could be possibly lying about. He also said that he was supposedly a drug dealer back in high school and how it was good times.
First memory from high school, probably selling Xans in the bathroom. It was a good time in life. Really, when I think back to like good times in life, I think back to that time of selling Xans in the bathroom at school.
So you expect me to believe you were a drug dealer. Okay. People can usually spot a drug dealer, okay? They're usually sweaty, constantly out of breath. They usually have hoodies on and just give off a sketchy vibe. Dave only has 2 out of those 4 criteria. Okay, look at that innocent, chubby face. The only drug Dave was supplying back in high school was a sugar rush. On top of that, being a drug dealer requires you to move fast when shit goes down. Like, what happens if Mr. Garvey busts in the bathroom and you gotta get out of there ASAP? What are you gonna do?
Autobots, roll out.
I also hate to say this, but despite his online fame and what I thought was some sort of fortune, he's still incredibly down bad.
I was in the hospital back in August. I took that picture because I was trying to send it to a girl to get some sympathy nudes. I had my grandma take that one for me. She came to visit me and I was like, I need to get these pictures from a different angle to really capture the essence to get more sympathy nudes.
There's also been another burly rapper that goes by the name Damoss, who's gone viral because of her size. She posted a video recently of her trying to get into an Uber, and the guy was refusing her because she can cause some serious damage to his car.
No. I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel it. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't Get in the lift because I can't fit in your car.
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car?
According to her, it was an extremely embarrassing situation. So like any other normal person, she posted it online and is now suing Uber for weight discrimination. And for her legal counsel, she hired these two goofball lawyers. I don't know if it's like the slick back hair. They just look too happy to be a lawyer. They've got to be recent grads. As ridiculous as the situation sounds, she might actually have a case on her hands. There's a good chance we might live in a world where if you drive for Uber or Lyft, you have to accept extremely obese people to enter your small sedan car, allow them to destroy it, and you can do nothing about it. I obviously don't agree with turning people away from services just because of who they are, but it's a different story when they can physically destroy your property. And to make the situation even more annoying, I'm seeing some people online say that the Lyft driver was fired because of this. Like, come on. I genuinely believe the guy was fearful that his car was gonna break, and now because of her entitlement and her bruised ego, he's out of a job. I don't know what it is with bigger people when they reach like a certain weight class, and then they start to think that the whole world revolves around them. Look at how she enters the room when she did an interview with The Breakfast Club.
Hi, how are you?
Stormy.
How you doing? Hey, Ken. How you, brother? You good? Nice to meet you, Ken.
Got it.
Yep. This the only seat y'all got?
What you want? What you need?
There's one more.
A bigger chair or something?
Is she already little?
We had
That's what I'm talking about. Good, this is accommodation.
She even made a video recently showing that she can in fact fit in smaller cars. Boo-boo. That is a smaller car, but that's not a sedan. When I first looked at this video, I swore it was like AI because there's no way she's actually fitting in the back there. Her legs must just be pudding back there, dude. I noticed how right before the car drives away, there's like a little cut. So you can't even tell if she's still technically in the back of the car. Someone in the comments of one of these videos brought up a pretty good point against the rapper. As a mechanic, I can safely say, depending on the vehicle, 500 pounds in one spot can very likely damage the suspension and linkage. Yes, cars may be able to handle 4 to 5 people, but that is evenly distributed. These two rappers have different stories that led to their popularity, but they both have one underlying theme: their weight. Whether it's rapping about it in their songs or using it as a gimmick to attract more eyeballs to their music, one thing is for certain: they both need to see Doctor now. From 600 Pound Life, because it's getting out of hand. Let me know down below if you've ever listened to their music before they came viral, and what do you think of these two situations? Do you think Damoss will actually win this case? Should every Uber and Lyft driver with a sedan now have to reinforce their suspension system to avoid problems like this? Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Profitt out.